Yo, good morning. I haven't made a video on this channel in like 2 years. And I don't know, I've gotten the urge to make a video again. It won't be of my e-bike. That thing's still working. It's tried and true. It's great. But I'm actually training. I'm trying to get in shape for an upcoming pretty challenging hiking trip down to Big Bend. That's another one of my hobbies I'm into. I'm really into like backpacking and hiking trips. So I'm actually at my local city park here, Eagle Creek in Indianapolis. And I was scouring through YouTube and there's not many people have really documented the park. So I kind of wanted to show it off to people. If you're ever in the Indianapolis area, you will know, if you live in the Indianapolis area, that it's hard to find like a decent amount of mileage in trails. So Eagle Creek is pretty much your best option. It's just like on the west side of Indianapolis. It's maybe like a 15-minute drive from downtown Indy, and that's really going to be your best option. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. Because again, as I'm trying to get in shape for all the mileage I'm about to do, all of my local parks where I live are like 2 miles. And I don't know about you, but I hate doing the same loop over and over again. And this gives me an opportunity to just do like 7-8 miles without seeing, the same thing twice or even 3 times. So I'm going to get going. I've got just a little small day pack here. And then I'll show you bits and pieces where I think are interesting. I'm not going to record everything. But at the same time, I do want to show off some of the highlights of this trail or of this park. And just to give you an idea, if you want to pull up the city map, it's the red trail that I'm going to be going on. I think it's a little outdated because I got lost the last time I did this about a month ago. We'll see if it's corrected or maybe I was at fault. But either way, I still was able to do the mileage that I wanted to. So we're just going to run it back. And yeah, so let's get going. Peace. All right, so this is pretty much the beginning of where I start my hike. At the very northern tip of Eagle Creek, there's an entrance off of 71st Street where I always start. And when I take the red trail, there's a little bit of confusion at the very beginning, but I think I made the mistake last time, if I'm honest. I think I'm on the right trail this time. But this is really what a lot of the trail looks like the majority of the time. And then you'll notice it's a lot better during the fall time. But other than that, it's good. Good morning. But there's a lot of people out here, no matter how muddy it gets, because we've just gotten rain for the past few days. And everyone just gets out here because it's the best trails that we have in an area. There's not really much else other than this. So like I said, it's gonna be about 7 miles that I'm gonna do today. If you know anything about Indiana, there's really no major elevation changes or big ups and downs. There's a little bit of it here, but it's basically nothing. So I don't even bring my trekking poles or anything like that. That's just overkill. And really, you could argue bringing a pack is kind of overkill, but I just do it to get more acclimated, get more comfortable with having that on my back, because I'm definitely going to need it in Texas. So yes, this is like more so the northern part of the park that I'm showing you. And it's going to stay this bit for quite some time. So I'll give you an update next time I run into something. So here in Eagle Creek, there might be some times where your trail takes you on a road. That happens here on the red trail a couple of times. So just keep that in mind. But just follow the signs. So again, I don't know if you can see just behind the stop sign, there's a red trail marker. We're going to take that. Again, these are somewhat active roads on the park, so make sure you're checking
both ways before you cross the road. People, you know how it goes. People don't really slow down all that much, and they'll be hauling, dude. So make sure you definitely check both ways before crossing. That's where I parked and started, so I kind of just looped around, and now we're heading more towards the actual reservoir. Right here is the Ornithology Center. This is a really good park for seeing birds and wildlife, so it's really, really nice. Again, I'm here on a Sunday, so everything's closed, but really cool. If you stop by here, you'll see some pretty cool exhibits in there, and you can always talk to people too. So what's funny is that when I stopped to record the Ornithology Center, I literally stood at the perfect point where the next trail marker was. So I kept walking straight, and I was like, wait, I'm so used to crossing a road by now. And I realized, oh my God, I literally just, it was right behind me when I was recording that clip. So I completely missed my turn. So here I go, you know, missing the trails again. So I can only blame myself on that one. Kind of happens when you're not paying full attention when you're recording videos and stuff, but we're kind of getting towards the next cool site, which is a little lake in the park. So I'll record that once I reach it. Well, here it is, little lake. The geese are out and about, as you can see. It is so muddy, dude. I found the mud on the trails. Shoes are absolutely drenched in them. But no, this is really peaceful and scenic. When I was here just a month ago, it was actually all covered in ice. So it's nice to see that it's melted away. So I think it's called Lily Lake, but it's really nice. So again, we have another road walk on the red trail, but just so you know, there are some shelters around here, and oh my goodness, 2 deer. Hello, deer. Dude, I would just walk by never knowing. That's amazing. Okay, you'll see some deer as well if you keep your eyes peeled. So that's pretty fantastic. It's okay. So I'm gonna keep walking, but yeah, there are shelters, and yep, you can have picnics and whatnot. But why I love this park so much, dude, it's so quiet in such a busy area. Like, this is still a busy area where Eagle Creek is, but all the trees and the brush just does a really good job of quieting and all, and it feels like you're in a state forest almost. But it's pretty remarkable what Eagle Creek has to offer. So I don't know what this mile marker is for. It's not for us. As you can see, it's green, so maybe it's a green trail. But as you can see, we're heading over this way, so we'll continue on. But that was pretty cool. I was not expecting that. I wanted to talk about this one. There's this sign, and it makes it kind of look like it's going straight or right. So the first time I hiked this, I went right, and you'll see it's just open field. It's a ton of open field over here. So I'm like waddling around for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and I was like, this can't be right. So I backtracked. It's right here. You just slightly go left. So if you ever do end up hiking here, doing the red trail, just know you should go left at that crossing. But again, for me, I'm doing this reverse, technically, I'm pretty sure. So maybe that's the reason why it's kind of crooked. I don't know. But just want to point that out. The other thing to note, it is so muddy. Gotta just say that once again. It is super muddy. So try and avoid coming after it's rained, because it's bad. We actually have to climb uphill. Oh my god. It's pretty nice. This Eagle Creek does a really good job of maintaining trails, and they put in these nice steps. So these won't be the first steps we run into. We should run into some more later on, but as you can see, like, there's a reason why this is a super popular place to go. It's really pretty and everything's really well maintained. So I've really been enjoying this. I'm only like 2.5 miles in, so we got a lot more to go. Took a little break. I had to get some fruit snacks out, but we're grinding. Oh my god, am I Mary Poppins? Where's Red Bird? My luck is crazy today. Deers, red birds, like, what more do you want me to do to sell this park to you guys? Oh my god. Also, these fruit snacks, Meyer brand, so good. All right, now we are at the southern part of the park. So many people out today. So many people. Now we make the trek towards the actual reservoir. So I got the prized possession. Pretty nice. Again, we got another set of stairs here. We're getting closer and closer to the reservoir. You can see it kind of in the distance there, but we're still quite a ways away from getting there. Ooh. It's getting more popular here, like busy, as it's getting later in the morning. Got some water running, which is nice. It's just been because of all the rain. But we're gonna keep on going. So this is one of my favorite parts of the trail that we're on, because it kind of gives us a little beginning of the reservoir here, and you kind of wind in and out through the trails, which is really fun. But you can even see some people getting in their boats here. So this is a nice little sneak preview to what we'll be hiking by in I don't know, maybe a mile or so. I think I go up this way. Yeah, this is like a off-trail shortcut. Oh yeah, oops. I don't know if you can see this, but they do have some climbing stuff. Pretty cool. And more stairs. Just all these zip lines and jungle gym looking things. My feet are soaked because of the flooding of the rain. We're gonna get to a good little break point here, which I think it takes us up through around here. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. So another place where you can park and start a trail if you want. Eagle Creek Nature Center here. So again, this is another place you can park before starting the trails. More views of the reservoir here. And we're back on Red Trail. Here, I'll get us up close here and show you the map of the actual park. Ooh, the screen is a little blurry, huh? Yeah. Very bad glass. Oh, yeah, it's just wet. Here, let me clear that. Woo! All right, we started, whoops, we started here, and we've worked all the way down around here, all the way down, 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 and where's Nature Center? I think we're down here. Yeah, pretty cool. No, we're actually like here. I don't know. Let's just hike. It's another great scene of the reservoir here. Looking beautiful. Plenty of town trees. But yeah, we're like 4 miles in now, so we're working towards to actually walk along the reservoir here. And usually that's where it gets a little bit windy, so we'll see how that is. We're gonna do it, but just so you know, sometimes it's good to bring a pair of like wind pants or like a rain jacket just to block some of the wind. But it's worth it in my opinion, but it's gonna be muddy, so yeah, we'll see. All right, we're getting down to the reservoir here. It's so muddy. God, take a shot every time I say it's so muddy. But I really wanted to do this because the last time I was here, again, it was snow on the ground and all that, so I wasn't really able to get a good video of this area, and it was just too much, so I actually turned back around because I was not going to deal with it. But wow, I mean, look at this. Today is great. Again, I'm not going to walk. I was going to walk through here and just sit on the bench for a moment, but it's so ridiculously swampy in that area. So, but I mean, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Some swans. So we're not by the reservoir anymore. We're wrapping back towards the car here. I'm cutting it a little bit short. There's this last loop that I could do, but I've already been out here for 2 hours and I'm getting a little hungry, so I kind of want to get back and have lunch. So I'm being a little selfish. I'm still going to do about 6 miles instead of 7, and hopefully I've given you guys a pretty good insight on this park and how great it is and why I love going here for my mileage to get me back in backpacking shape, because there's a big difference between this little day pack versus my backpack and the mileage I do with that. So this is a really good way to get in shape, or for most people, they just like to get out and do a few miles, this is just great for that too. So that's what I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, get us back to the car, and then at that moment we'll put a little bow tie on this.
Hey there, guys. As you can see, we are not in my car wrapping things up. We are currently in my room wrapping things up. I just had a lot of vehicles coming through that northern entrance at the time I got back to my car, which means people saw me getting into my car and they wanted that parking spot. So I didn't want to hold up anyone just because I'm doing a YouTube video and doing like a 5-minute wrap-up conclusion. Just not gonna do that. So here I am now, filming it. Just want to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hadn't uploaded a video on my channel for, I think, about 2 years. And, in that 2 years, I've picked up this hobby of backpacking and hiking. So, really from here on out, if I do upload, it's mainly going to be that type of content. But at the same time, I do have a couple trails up here near my house for e-biking that I really want to take it on. And Midland Trace was the one that I had mentioned in a couple of my videos that I do plan on doing that still. I really want to make that happen. So, and fortunately we're about to get into some prime outdoor weather, so definitely look forward to that. But again, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube nonsense. Feel free to do that. Again, this isn't my job. I don't make money off this. I don't really care. I do this for fun, or pretty much when I feel like just uploading something. I just was in the mood to do it. So, and I'm happy you just stumbled across this video. It must mean you got an interest in Eagle Creek. So please feel free to ask questions in the comments. I will try and answer them. I'm not really a regular of the park, but I've lived in Indiana my whole life, so I've had quite an experience of going there. And I know the trails that I really like to go on. Red Trail is definitely my favorite, but there's still a couple in there that I thoroughly enjoy as well. But that's gonna wrap it up. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.